Joyce, welcome back to our GH live stream. So today we're gonna share with you for this G6406. It's including 6 pieces the shimmer colors. It's the dark shimmer colors, and including 4 pieces the dip glue. The first one is the number 1 base. The second one, number 2, the activator, and the number 3, the top, and the number 4, the brush saver. So actually today's color is like this. It's the shimmer color, so you can see the bling bling on the nail tips. And today we select the colors of this 162. This black shimmer colors wearing in our nail technician's nails. So this black shimmer just like the starry star. So here is the designs today. It's super easy, but it looks gorgeous for these designs. We select the color core number 157. 157. We're going to make the Dazzle color block. So today the color block, we need to use 1 white color and 1 shimmer color. For that shimmer color, just like the peacock color. So here's the color core number 157. 157. And here's the shimmer color. As you can see, you need to stir well first before you're using the powder. You need to keep the surface flat. So another color is the number 2, the white color. I think most of our customers already know for the colors, the white color is the best choices for you to do the designs. So today we select this number 2. This number 2 from G641. For that powder kit, it's limited time line until right now for the whole week. So we take out the bumper pads and to dry the nail bed first. But actually, for our nail, the mothers, right, wearing the fake nails. The reason why we're using the fake nails because we want to show you more designs. And every day, we want to show you how to make these designs for our fast dry dipping powder every day, so we need to use the fake nails. So prepare the number 1 base. For the number 1 base, actually it's super easy to control it because it's just very easy to brush, and every time need to brush evenly from the middle left to the right. So just follow our tutorial step by step. And after 1 layer of the base, you need to dip into the white powder. Very thin layer. And stay for a second and take out. So actually, for today's designs, we could do 2 times of the colors or 1 time. Just depends on you. So we're going to brush the base again. So before you brush the base for the second layer, you need to brush off the excess powder to avoid the powder stick with your nail brush. So we're gonna to dip in the white powder for 2 times. So brush off the excess powder for every time to make sure. So after 2 times of the white powder, we're going to use the brush just to brush with the shape on the nails. Remember where the base is, where the powder will be is. So we just bring the half of the nails and just with angles and just brush off the excess powder. The reason why we could make the color box so glorious and so fabulous because for our powder, it could be dry by itself within 30 seconds. So after the white powder gets dry, so when we dip into another color, so the color block looks gorgeous. So that's the reasons you could choose our fast dry dipping powder to make the color block. It's more easier for you. So we take out the aurora sticker. There's 3D laser aurora sticker, and actually you can buy it from Amazon. For this kind of the sticker is not the self-adhesive, just the paper. But this one, just like the 3D laser aurora sticker. So we need to let the nails, let that part, let the the blue part. For that 157 colors, we want it looks more outstanding. So we just do the decoration on that color. It looks dazzle. So after the sticker, we need to put some gold foil. The gold foil to follow the line you do the print on the nail surface. So we just using the tricksters to help to pick the gold foil and follow the line between the white color and that's 157 colors. We just may want use the tricksters to put the gold foil. Just follow the line. So you could do it a little bit fast, or just when you see the base already dry, you could brush one layer too. But actually for the gold foil, it's so fine and lightweight, so it's very easy to stick with your nails and without any bumpy look. So we're going to do it like one by one, follow the line. So especially you could use the tricksters to help you to pick them, follow the line, and put the gold foil in. So actually you could change for the gems. You could use any diamond or gems to do the decorations too, follow the line between two colors. So for this color of the nail, it will be looks more gorgeous. But today we're going to make the Dazzle color block with this color of the design. So after this decoration, the accessories, so we're going to brush one layer of the base too. For this time, if you are our big fans, you already know, after no matter what designs, you need to cover one layer of the clear powder. So we'll bring out the clear powder. We need to cover to protect the designs because later we're going to do the filing, shaping, and filing. So now it's after the clear powder. For the clear powder is the same fast drying dipping system too. So you do not need to apply any activator to dry the powder. So for the next, we are going to do the same step for this nail, but for these fingers, we are going to brush the base with different angle and with different lines, and just depends on you. You could print any shape you want actually. Actually, when you're using the base, it's just like the painting gel because where the base is, then the powder will be stick with. So you could to brush your base with any shape you want, and you could do it on your nails. So for these fingers, we're going to do one layer of the white powder and another time of the powder. So we just do it 2 times because for today's designs, it looks gorgeous, but with one handle weight only. So we just to do these designs, when you see that's how it looks gorgeous. So after 2 times of the white powder, we need to dip into the white powder for 2 times. So let's back to the tutorial. We do the white powder first for these fingers first. So when you brush the base, you need to brush evenly to make sure your nail surface is evenly. And then when you dip into the powder, you need to shape the powder, the surface flat first, and dip into the color powders with 45-degree angle. Then you won't easily to get the bumpy or uneven surface. Because for the white powder, it's kind of the heavier, it's more heavier than other color powders. So every time you need to stir well the powder before you're using. And actually for you, during using, you need to make sure every time brush evenly on your nail surface for the base to avoid the bumpy look. So after 2 times of the white powder, we're going to brush the base follow your nail beds. You could do the whole, but actually we want to the colors looks more outstanding, so we just half of the nails or part of the nails on your nail bed. So just like this way is made a color block. Okay, so after dipping into the color powder, you need to brush off. For this color, it's dark colors. So because it's the dark color, it is dark enough to cover the white powder. So you do not need to worry. And for this color, the 157 is the shimmer color. So actually, although you do not to put any sticker, the surface looks shiny too, because it is the shimmer colors. But we like to use the sticker, the aurora sticker, to let the design looks more outstanding. So you got many choices when you're doing this kind of the designs. You could design anything on the white part, the white color part. Or you could do any design just like us. We would like to do the designs on that blue color, the peacock blue color part. So we like to use the tricksers to help to pick this kind of a sticker because it's not self-adhesive sticker. So you need to use the tricksers to put it a little bit on the nail surface. So before you're doing this kind of the designs, you need to cut off the sticker first to separate the sticker. So as I mentioned, if you find the surface, the base already dry, you could use the brush to brush one very thin layer on between the light, because later we need to do the gold foil on that light too. And actually, did you find that for the gold foil today, it's not just the gold color, it's with dark colors. So normally we call it the peacock colors, but it's still the gold foil. Because the gold foil is so fine, you must be using one toes to help you. And you could use your fingers to help to press it a little bit. And follow the light to put the gold foil one by one. Okay, so for this kind of the gold foil, you can see it's not only the light gold with the dark gold and the rose gold color. So it could be like your nails looks more dazzle and fabulous for this kind of the gold foil. So after the sticker or the gold foil, you need to brush one layer of the base. But you need to make sure you brush slightly and slowly. You do not want the sticker and the gold foil come off with your base, with your brush. So actually after the designs, you need to cover one layer of the clear powder. So for this finger, we are using the base again to draw the shape we like. So for the base, just like the painting gel, you could draw any designs on your nails. And every time you need to cover one layer of the base before you're using the sticker. So we are going to pick the sticker and put it on the nails slightly. As you can see under the camera for this kind of the sticker, it's the 3D laser, the aurora sticker. You could choose another colors too, but this color is more perfect for these designs. So every time after the sticker, you need to put the gold foil and using the tweezers to help a little bit to decorate the light between two colors. And using your another fingers to press it a little bit. So actually for the gold foil, you could use any kind of the chain. I mean the chain is the nail accessories. The chain is very light. You could use that one to do the decorations too. So you have more choices. It's not just you use the gold foil because gold foil is kind of the examination for some nail beginners to put it on the nails. And you need to do it fast and you need to do it with the details. So if you find it's a problem for you to make the gold foil on between the lines, you could use any other designs. You could choose the gems, you could choose the chains to do the decoration for that line. Just between the two colors. So when you brush the base, after put the gold foil, you need to make sure your brush won't brush off the gold foil and your sticker. So just slightly to do that. So if you find it not perfect, you are going to pick again for the gold foil. The reasons why we chose the gold foil because for this color it looks gorgeous, and actually for this light it looks more lively. So now we just want to brush off the excess clear powder. So now we are going to brush the top finger. We're going to do these colors with the 157. For 157 colors, it's the blue shimmer. That blue shimmer, just like, I think this color is called peacock color. So for this color, it's very gorgeous for the retail style. And for this top finger, we're going to do 2 times of the colors. So for the second layer, you need to brush well on the nail surface too. And dip into the powder, tap off, and going to brush off. So remember, for no matter the shimmer or the glitter colors, we need to cover 1 layer of the clear powder to make sure the shiny one, the bling bling one, the shimmer won't be fire off by the machine or the nail file. So we must be cover 1 layer of the clear powder. Okay, we are going to do the same steps for this now. So if you mix the last part, mix the last finger, we're going to do it again for this finger. So first we need to brush the white powder as the basic color. So if you are doing on your natural nails, I think one color, 1 layer is enough. But Actually, we're going to do the 2 times of the white powder. It just depends on you if you find 2 or 3 coats is very thick for you for the nail layers. So you could do it 1 time or 2 times. But 2 times it will be more solid looks. So just control your brush, control your base, and paint the shape you like. And dip into the powder. And brush off the excess powder. And again, we're going to brush 1 layer of the base too. And now we're going to pick the stickers and put it on the nails to cover the colors. Not full of the colors, but part of the colors to let it look more shiny on the nails. For this kind of the sticker, you could to fix the part you did not make successful too. So every time using the triggers to help you to pick them and put on your nails. For this way to make the designs is called a color block too, but actually because this dark color could cover the white powder, that's why we use the basic of the white powder first. But when you're doing the color block, you could brush the base the place you want and dip into the color powders. You could put around 2 to 3 colors when you're doing the color block now designs. We have the tutorial to make the color block now designs too. And today's kit, the number code G6406 is kind of the shimmer powder kit. And actually it's including 4 pieces the dip glue too. And for the white powder we normally chose from our G641. The number is called number 2. And for the 2 ounces of the clear powder, I don't know whether you got it. For that 2 ounces, the clear powder actually is from our dip powder accessories kit. Because it's 2 ounces, so it could use for a long time. But for the clear powder, you could do different use. You could use as the base, you could use as the cover powder to protect your design. So back to the tutorial, and we are almost finished the gold foil. Because we need to put the gold foil between the 2 colors. So as you could see, although the first, our color is not so successful, but actually after you decor with all these things, it looks gorgeous too. So do not worry when you dip into the color powders, whether it's perfect or not. You could use any of the sticker or the gold foil or any gems to let the nails design looks more good. So I think it's necessary to buy some nail accessories when you're doing the powder nails. So again, we are going to do this finger. So you might have the question whether our brush get dirty or not. Actually, when you see the brush get dirty, you need to use the lengthy white or any paper to help you to wipe off the dirty colors first. But if you find still cannot to clean it, you could use the brush saver. As you can see, today's color we select 1 white color and another one is the dark color. So when you every time to dip into the white powder, you could to finish the white powder part first. If your brush already dirty, you need to clean it and before you brush on the white powder. So every time brush off the excess powder from your nail bed is kind of the necessary to avoid the bumpy problem. And it's more good for you to brush the second layer of the base too. So every time just remember, need to tap off and brush off the excess powder for every time. So for the white color, actually for the two times it looks more solid. And you can see for our white powder is so white, just like snow white, and actually is very smooth enough that you could make the designs without any problems. So brush off the excess powder from your nail beds and select the fingers you're going to do the designs. As you can see, you could select any part to brush any part of the fingers you like. You could draw the pictures, draw any kind of the things on the nails too. Just depends on your base, where your base is. So after the color, you need to brush one layer base too. Because for this kind of design and gold foil, it's not self-adhesive. You must be use the base to let these stickers to stick with your nail bed. But no matter for the gold foil or stickers, so fine. So you do not need to worry. The surface won't be sharp or bumpy. Okay, just using the tweezers to help you to put the gold foil for every time. Actually, you could use any diamonds too. Not only the gold foil, you could use the diamond or the chain to do the decoration between the lines. So actually you could brush another part of the base too and to let another parts the opposite sides with the colors too. Okay, we're going to put the gold foil one by one from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. It's the same, but we need to do this slightly. Okay, so after the gold foil and sticker, we need to brush the one layer of the base too. But this time we need to take out the clear powder and to dip into the clear powder to protect your design. So did you learn that how to make it? So here's our final fingers to make the designs to show you. And we are going to brush the base and dip into the color powder. So every time, no matter what colors, you need to brush off the excess powder. And brush again for the base. Pick the sticker you like. And today's the sticker, you could, by searching this name, when you enter the Amazon, you could search the 3D laser aurora sticker and it will come up. So you could buy this kind of the aurora stickers to make the designs. And you could search the 3D laser so it looks more gorgeous And for the gold foil, you just search the gold foil for nails. You could choose for any kind of the gold foil you like. And for this kind of the gold foil is so fine, so when you use it, you need to use your tweezers to help you to separate it. Because when you buy this, it's kind of just like the paper. You need to use any other tools to separate it. So if you find the surface already dry, you could use the base to brush very thin layers onto. But as you can see, you need to do it as soon as possible to put this kind of the sticker and gold foil on the nail bed. Or the base dry, you cannot to let them to stick with your nail bed. Okay, so after this, we need to apply one layer of the base here. And now we're going to dip into the clear powder to protect your design. So turn to the top finger. For the top finger, today we are going to use this color. And the colors is called 157 for this dark blue shimmer. And actually for this G6406, you have many choices too, because we have 6 pieces of the colors inside that kit. You could use the black color, you could use another gray shimmer color to make the design. So actually you could buy this kit, but there's so many choices when you're doing your nail designs. If you just do the normal nails, just the salty nails, it looks gorgeous too, because it's the shimmer. It looks shiny. But I think we got the client said why the shimmers won't be bling bling on the nails. I think you follow the important part. You need to brush one layer of the clear powder before you doing the filing, shaping and buffing. Because for the bling bling one, it will be very easy to come off when you're doing the nail file, the filing and buffing. So you need to cover one layer of the clear powder to protect your shimmer. So we already done the designs. You could do whole 10 fingers with this kind of the designs, but because the live stream is limited time with the limited time, so we're gonna to do the nails for free nails. So actually for after that, after 30 seconds, you could take out your nail file or the nail machine to do the filing. Do not need to worry whether the powder or the sticker will be easily come off or not, because for our fast drying dipping powder, the clear powder, it could protect your designs because it could be self drying too, dry by itself. So we need to during the filing first. If you find the surface not evenly, as you can see when you're doing the 3D sticker or the 3D gold foil, it could let your nails looks dazzle and very good look. So if you do not have the nail machine, you could use the nail file to help you to do the filing too. But we like to use the nail file, the nail machine, because when the powder dry, it dry as the rock. So it's better to use the nail machine to help you, and you will get more good look. But if you're not so familiar how to use the nail machine, you need to take care and learn how to use it. You need to adjust the speed of the nail machine first and to let your two fingers to hold your cuticle skin. Do not let they scratch. It's so important. And normally if you're before you use the nail machine, you need to clean the head of the file. As you can see, for the head of the machine, you need to clean it first because especially for the white powders, you need to clean it well because you do not want your white powder to refluent by other colors. Okay. After the filing, we pick out the now file. Here's the now file we suggest for you. For this now file, if you do not have the machine, you could use this now file to do the filing too. But we normally use it to do the shaping. For the shaping, it is for the artificial nail or the fake nails because it's more flexible. If you're doing the shaping for your natural nails, you can select the more thinner one. We got another thinner one, the nail file for the natural nails. For the natural nails, it's more hard, so you can use the emery boards to do the shaping. But this one is for the artificial nails. So we're going to do the shaping by holding your two cuticle skin to avoid it get scratched. The reason why we do the shaping because it is the powder and the liquid and the dip glue. So when you brush it, I think sometimes it will let the powder to stick with your nail edge. So it's very important if you're doing the nail shaping by this kind of the nail file. And especially for the long nails. And one more thing for the nail shapes, today's nail model is wearing the almond shape. Actually, I think most of our customers they like the almond shape and the coffin shape. It's the best choices for them to make the nail designs. And you could buy any fake nails on the websites too, on the Amazon. Okay, after the shaping, here's our buffing. So I think the client said why we doing all those steps. If you want to get more perfect nails, these are the necessary step. But actually, if you just do the solid nails, you could to save some steps. But if you do the designs, especially for this kind of the designs, you must be to do the buffing. Because for the buffing, we could grind the nail surface more smooth. And later, when you brush the top, the surface will more glossy and shiny look. Whoa. So we're going to do the buffings. So every time do the buffing, it's kind of the necessary part, no matter your natural nails or the designs or the artificial nails. If you do the buffing on your natural nails, you could remove the oil and shine from your natural nail first. It's from the preparation. During the nail art process, you could let your nails designs look more gorgeous. Because we need to make the surface get rough and smooth. Later we need to apply other dip glue on. And do not worry if you cannot find this kind of the nail tips to help you. You could buy our deep powder accessories kit. If you have the interest, you could join into our Facebook group too. And actually, when you join into our Facebook group, we have some small gift. You just can contact with our after sales service team. Then you could get some surprise. And if you have many suggestions or any ideas for us, you could contact with us too because we love to make more products for you. And actually, for the powder kits, we got 108 colors. You could enter the Amazon.com by searching GHdip to get more information. We're going to launch more colors too. You could focus on our GHdip. So after this, we're going to do another hands too. I thought it's already done, but we need to do the buffing for this nails too. So just keep watching. For the buffing, it's kind of a long time. So if you have any question, you could text us. And if you have any suggestions for the now designs, you could share your comments and your message to send for us. That we love to receive them and to collect some suggestion from you. So when you're using the nail buffer, did you met any problems? So for this kind of the nail buffer, we already chose for a long time, and this one is fit for any nail shapes. And with different grids on both sides, because for this two sides with different grit, with the different roughness and coarseness. The reason why we chose this one because it is the salon quality one. But when you're doing the nails at home, you could use this kind of the nail tools too. But when you first use this kind of the nail tools, you need to make sure it won't scratch your cuticle skin. You need to hold it a little bit. Do not over buffing or over filing. It's kind of the necessary parts to let you get more perfect nails and more perfect experience how to using these nail tools. So don't go away. Later we're going to show you how goes of this design showing up because we almost done for the buffing. After the buffing, actually you could go washing your hand, but because we are the tutorial, we just brush off the excess dust from our nails, from our hands too. So using the brush. For this brush is very useful too actually because every layer after you dip into the color powder you need to use this kind of the brush to help to remove it. It's called dust remove brush. So we would like to clean the table first. We bring out the lengthy wipe. If you do not have this kind of the lengthy white paper, you could use any paper towels to help you. And actually, if you're washing your hand, I think it's not necessary if you're washing your hand. So now, after wipe off the excess dust from your nail bed, later we going to prepare the number 2, the activator. So here's the reasons why we just use only one time of the activator. For the activator, we use for to let the top get dry and shiny. So you do not need to use for so many time of the activator. So before you do the filing, shaping, and buffing, you do not need to use any activator because for our powder system, it's called fast drying dipping powder. And it's kind of the unique formula. So brush very thin layer of the activator from your whole nail bed. Don't miss the part near the cuticle one. You need to do it whole nail bed. Or you will find why my top easy crack. So the reasons when you're doing the activator, you need to cover your nail bed, the whole nail bed, entire nail. So after the activator, we need to brush 2 times of the top. And for our top is called number 3. The top, we need to use 2 times when the first layer is very thin layer. Okay. As you can see, after the first layer of the top, the designs already outstanding now, especially for the Dazzle part, the Dazzle color block part. Because you chose the white powder and for that color, it looks gorgeous. And the 3D laser aurora sticker. So just buy that from the Amazon.com. You can search them by searching this item name, 3D laser aurora color. And don't forget for our dip powder kit. For our dip powder kits, the number code G6406. For this kit, you could got 6 pieces, the shimmer colors, and 4 pieces dip glue. And actually for the white color one, it's from our G641. For that powder kit, you could got so many useful powders and dip glues too. And for soon, for this color will be on a limited time lining deal. So just pick these colors. So after 2 times, you just wait around 1 minute to let it get dry. So you do not need to wait for a long time, especially for saving your time. And for our top, the first layer half dry but still sticky. You must be to brush the second layer on. And for the second layer, it's much more than the first layer. Okay, so we're going to do this now again. So after filing, take out the activator. So for the activator, because the volatile liquid, so every time after use, you need to keep the cap tightly closed. And actually, no matter what dip glue, you need to keep the cap tightly closed and the powder too. To brush 1 layer of the activator, make sure cover to your entire nail for the activator. Okay. After the activator, take out the number 3 top. And brush the first layer. Very thin layer from the middle left to the right. Every time, make sure, no matter which layer of the dip glue, you need to make sure the surface was evenly and brush flat. When you see the surface get matte, after seconds, you need to apply the second layer on. For our top, it's double shiny. You need to brush evenly. Okay. So after the 2 times of the top, you just need wait around 1 minute. Then it could be totally dry and with double shiny look. So the reasons why we do all filing, shaping, buffing, and all nail steps step by step, because we want to get more perfect nails. Although it is the fake nails, but actually when you're doing on your natural nails, it's same look too. So after seconds, we normally chose 2 or 3 fingers. When you finish the last one, you could go back for the first one and to apply the second layer of the top. Remember, you need to do it immediately, half dry but still sticky. Do not let the first layer totally dry and your second layer won't be dry, I suggest you. So here's today's design for this Dazzle color block with these kind of the stickers, the aurora sticker, and the white powders. It looks gorgeous, right? So for this powder kit, it's called G6406. You can buy it from our Amazon.com. So thanks for watching. And here's today's design. See you next time. Bye.